Therefore, it is extremely important you should be serious. If you are not serious, then it is difficult. Okay? It's not you cannot survive then, and you are not focused and you are not working hard and and you are not like working on your development, on your like professional development. That means you are not you are behind, you are not you cannot compete the world. Okay, this is very important. Okay, we are going to read there is a very important, very famous poem by Rudyard Kipling. He was like a very famous poet, very famous writer as well. You know, the name of the poem is If by Rudyard Kipling. Okay. That is very interesting. I read this poem when I was doing my MA, and it is really amazing. My teacher, she read this poem for us. It was like it was there is a lesson for lesson to learn for all of you guys. Okay, and obviously it's a piece of literature. It's a very famous piece of literature. You know, very famous of piece of English literature by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, okay? That if you can keep your head when all about you are losing their and blaming it on you. Like, don't lose your confidence. Don't like give up. Okay. If, when all about you are like, when everyone is talking bad about you, okay, don't give up. Don't lose heart. Okay. Don't lose your confidence. Okay, and blaming it on you. And whatever is going on, they blame you. Sometimes what happened, they picking on you, without any, when you notice that there is no problem, there is no reason that someone is picking on you or someone is like, blaming you, okay, for everything, whatever is going on, they think you are responsible for that. You are a loser. That's the reason everything is happening, but in during this period you need to keep your head. You don't lose your heart. You don't give up. Don't surrender. Okay, when you face this sort of situation in your life, this is important. Don't like if you feel that's the end of the, don't think like this is the end of the world. It never happened that there is end of the world. Okay, you will find some sort of solution. Okay, therefore instead of like uh, thinking about, oh, now I don't have any other option, then losing, God forbid, losing my life. And many people, we notice that they commit suicide. Okay, which is really I would say, which is really bad. There is there is all everything. Wherever you are in your life, you find the solution. Even whatever happen, okay, there is something you can. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala will help you get out of that situation. Okay, but it's not like uh, in Multan yesterday. I just read a post that one of the advocate, he was driving with his wife and two children, with his two young children. Imagine this, how what sort of people are, Mm, I don't know what's wrong with them, okay, or with him actually, especially, what he done. He on when he was in somewhere, he reached Multan, he stopped his car, okay. He killed he shot dead his son first, then his little daughter, okay, then his wife, and then he shot himself down. Okay. Then imagine this, the person was so like, I don't know what was, there was, then later on there was like a family problem, or there is some sort of like things going on, and his wife was not happy with him, and then he killed himself. He killed them first. Such a person, like, imagine this, what sort of person you are, that you killed your young children, you killed your wife. If you are really, if you are really desperate, or you think you are like, you just killed yourself. What's the point? You are, you just, well, and then what's wrong with small children, you know Therefore, whatever the situation, don't lose heart. Just maintain yourself. There is a solution. Okay. The Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will help you get out of this situation. Okay. There is no situation made for you which you cannot face, which you cannot, which you cannot cope with. Okay. Therefore, this is the important lesson to learn in your life, that do not like give up. Don't lose, that now hope. Okay. That now this is the end
अरे
of,
खा क्यों
and there is no other solution. Okay.
ये
if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, okay, and then you this is the point where everyone doubt about you, everyone doubts about you, that they think like you are like you are not capable, you are like you are like you are not at the moment, you are not a strong person, or you are not you cannot deal with this situation, or something like something good, something not good about you, they feel like something not good about you, okay. If you can trust yourself at that, and this is the time that you trust yourself, you believe in, trust in, for us, especially for Muslims, okay, we need to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is like this is for us, our religion is really a very solid point for us, as compared to Christians, as compared to other like other people in the West, okay, in the USA, you know in the UK and other places, you find out that there are like many people they commit suicide every day. Many people commit suicide. Okay, they are like, yes, please. Do you want to say something?
So can I say something?
Yes, please.
So, but nowadays Muslims just make the life hell to others as well.
Like how?
Like your own society, they don't like if you are sitting alone or you're not doing anything, they are the main culprit out
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you are not, if first of all, you should do something, okay? But I mean, if they realize that there's something is going on, something, if they couldn't realize, I mean, like whatever you do, it's not like you should show them in front of them you are doing something, Every time you advertise that you are working now, okay, or you are doing something, But I mean, don't pay attention. If something your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, anyone is saying that, okay, do not pay attention. Don't like let them bother you, okay. Don't be strong. That's what we are discussing here. That is the reason I just, when I read this incident yesterday, that this Dr. Saab, this advocate, okay, advocate's supposed to be like strong people, okay, and what he done, he just killed his, like he killed his two young children, okay, and then boy and girl, and then his wife, and then after that he killed himself. So you should, if you are so unhappy, you should just kill yourself. Why you are like, why you are like killing your innocent children? They haven't seen anything in the world, okay? Why you are killing them? But people are, when they are desperate, the problem is when they are desperate, okay, they don't think, you don't think actually. You do not, the moment you lose trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are like a, you know, you're in a danger. You are in danger. Okay, you fall in a terrible situation. Okay, you feel like, why? What happened? I don't have anyone who can support me, who can help me. The moment but that is the reason I'm saying that in the West, they don't have, they are not Muslim. We believe in Islam, okay? We believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, for us, it is a superpower, that we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it will just, he will get us out from this situation, okay? But they don't. That is why they just commit suicide, you know if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, okay, and don't get, don't, people are, oh, I'm struggling, oh, I've been struggling, I am born for struggling, or just, this is my life, I live in a terrible situation, I've been living in a terrible situation. No, don't get a don't tired of struggling, okay, don't tired of waiting, okay, just continue, like, there is a time, is your time is coming. Don't give up, don't lose like your hope, okay. Therefore, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, if you can wait and don't be tired by waiting, and don't be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, okay. If you if you've been if someone lied to you, okay, that something is, you realize and you notice that they are lying to you, okay, don't just started dealing in lies. Don't like don't think like you got a solution in lies, okay, or you start lying to other people as well, okay. Therefore, this is not the way. If you found someone lying to you, okay, it's not like you just reciproc anything. If you get a bad experience, don't give back that experience, don't reciprocate with the same sort of gesture. Okay, therefore in your life it is important that you stay positive. Don't like whatever is, don't like, uh, uh, they say like don't keep, they say like man is known by the company he keeps. Okay, therefore you should like, you shouldn't like, you should keep a good company, whatever is the situation or whatever like, you are, experience you've been through. Okay, it doesn't mean like if someone deceive you, you just deceive someone else, or if someone lie to you and you lie to someone else. Okay, therefore this is not the way to do that. Okay, don't deal in lies. Okay, don't make like, don't deal in lies, don't like, follow this. If follow something wrong, if someone is doing something wrong, don't, some people are really think they have the ability, they have this, uh, short, what do you call, maybe short temperament or something like, they have this, complex. Okay, they have this complex that they think like, oh my God, we are like, they just, whoever they find doing something, they inspired. Okay, they inspired, they think, oh my God, I will do the same thing. Okay, if I find him doing the same thing, I will do the same thing. Okay, therefore do not like, if someone is doing something wrong, do not, do not catch this. These are contagious, these things are contagious. Don't catch that. Don't like, impress with something like, if someone is corrupt, don't think like you should become corrupt. Or if someone is involved in corrupt practices, don't follow them. Don't like follow their footsteps. In English, we study like there are two types of complexes. Okay, there is like a Oedipus complex and there is a ultra complex. Okay, these are Oedipus complex. There are two complexes we call Oedipus and ultra complex. Okay, which is like, I don't know if it is relevant with you guys here to talk about these. Okay, Oedipus complex. There are two types of complexes. I'm sure those they have studied psychology or, some sort of like, they must know about these two types of complexes. Oedipus complex, and the other one is ultra complex. Okay, Oedipus complex is when you are like a, you know, like a, when you see, when you fancy your mother. Okay, when you feel you are more close to your mother, when a man is close to, his mother, when he like, because the only woman that when he, since his birth, okay, the only woman he has been like dealing with his mother. Okay, therefore he fancy his mother in every situation. Okay, if you ask any any child, okay, who do you like, your mom or dad, he will always, boys always, say that,
Mama,
oh, I
brother,
like my mom.
wife.
Okay, because this is sort of like, we call this, Oedipus complex. Okay, this is called Oedipus complex. Okay, on the other side, on the, flip side is when you ask girls, okay, who do they like from, from, mom and dad, they will say, oh, I like my dad. And they are always like, it's like sort of like, you probably, you have witnessed these sort of things. Therefore Oedipus complex is when a guy fancies his mother. Okay, in a way like, he wants his dream girl, he finds his dream girl in his mother. Okay, and then ultra complex is when a girl or a woman finds a dream man in his father's personality. Okay, ultra complex is when you find a dream man, you find the best person. You think like, yes, my father is the best person. Okay, and then I want whatever, you find come across, anyone you come across in your life, you compare, that with your dad. Okay, and then obviously if you are close to your dad, then you become, you try to close to other, but if you are, if you hate your dad, then you hate your like other men as well. Therefore, these are like two, types of complexes: Oedipus complex and ultra complex. Okay, and then there are people like narcissists as well. Okay, narcissists, I don't know, I need to discuss these things with you guys or not. Okay, but narcissists are, do you know narcissists?
Yes, sir, familiar with it.
What is narcissist?
Sir, I take some session. So basically, they are basically a person who just made other life miserable.
They people, they make what, sorry?
So make other lives a little bit miserable.
Okay.
They are quite tough to handle.
They are quite tough to handle, and that's true. Very true. Okay, narcissist. We call them narcissist. Okay. Narcissists are narcissists are whatever they do in their life, they think like they're the best. Okay. Whatever the problem they find in their life, they think they blame other people, okay, that they are responsible for these problems. Okay. Whenever narcissists are like, ultra complex is when you fancy, your when especially girls, when the girls sort of like fantasize their girls fantasize their father, father figure, like father, they because they in their house they have been living with the person with the male gender, the only male gender they have been living throughout their life. Okay, therefore they try emotionally they try to get closer to their father. Okay, and they fancy his they fancy like their father figures. Okay, therefore that is called ultra complex. Okay, Oedipus complex and ultra complex. There is a famous famous tragedy by Oedipus Rex. Okay, I don't know if you guys, I don't know, those of you they have read literature, they should have,
Yes, yes,
Oedipus Rex by
yes.
Sophocles.
Sophocles.
Sophocles, yeah. I don't know, even I forgot how to write Sophocles. Sopho, Sophocles, Cles, something like that. Okay, Sophocles. And then Sophocles, it was very really sad when if you get a chance in your life, read this, Oedipus Rex. If you read that, you feel really sad, you feel like, it is really, that,
A tragedy.
yeah, it's a tragedy. You feel really upset when you
Yes.
read this. Okay. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's an interesting uh, Greek tragedy.
Greek literature. Yes.
Yeah, it's a Greek tragedy. Okay. Okay, we are talking about narcissists. Okay, narcissists are like, whatever they do in their life, they think they are the best, they are like amazing. They are the only great people born in the world. Okay, the world is good because of them. The world is bad because of all the other people. Whenever they fight, it is not their fault. It is the other people's fault. Okay, they are the most beautiful people. Okay, and they do they think of themselves like, and they are young, they are not growing old. Okay, therefore narcissists are living in fool's paradise, and it's difficult you know to put up with these people. It's not easy to live with these people. Okay. Well, anyway, this is like we have this. Okay, if you can, next we have, if you can dream and not make dream your master. Okay, dream big. Okay, dream big. Okay, but don't make your dream your master. Okay, don't like, if you are if you like, don't like let them let these overcome you. Okay, don't let any ambition or anything false, you know dream or false idea overcome your body. Don't let it, don't overwhelmed with something. Okay, just be normal person. Okay, whatever you are doing, just stay calm and composed. Okay, if you can dream and not make dreams your masters. Okay, don't become like arrogant or something, like, or obsessed with something. This is not the way. If you think and not make thoughts your aim. Okay, think, and don't like, don't change your, don't make any, don't bring any change to your personality. Okay, you don't make thoughts your aim, you don't follow them. That's what I'm saying, that follow instruction, follow whatever you are. If you've been asked to do something, follow that. Okay, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, you don't follow them, you don't follow You don't make them as your objective, make them as your vision of life, or if you, what is the point of thinking if you are not following them, if you are not apply them in your life, okay? If you can meet with triumph and disaster. Triumph is when you are victory, when you have victory, that is called triumph, okay? And disaster is when you lose everything, when you just lose everything, it is disaster, okay? If you can meet with, if you come across, if you have like, if you win in your life, okay, if you have like a victory in your life, if you achieve something and you feel triumph, you feel triumphant, you feel that you are the biggest, you have a you are the most successful person on planet Earth, okay? Okay, you just you are lost, you are like you become arrogant, you are like you don't think like you know like common people, you think like, oh my God, I am just I am after achieving this, I become like invincible, okay? I can, no one can touch me, no one can do anything to me, I am like, now I am like I'm the master, okay? No, it's not right. So if you meet with triumph, okay, if you come across anything like that, any situation, okay, if you fell in this situation, okay, just be normal, and disaster. And in some situation you lose, and you lose to the extent that you lost everything, okay? Therefore, you lost everything. You are like in a situation that where you lost everything, every inch of you lost, okay? But don't like let it don't let it overwhelm you, don't let it possess you, that now you lost something and you say, no, no, where is my gun, where is my gun, I will like no, God forbid, don't do that. This is not the end of the world. You shouldn't do like that. This is these triumphant and disaster is like two stages, two like experiences in your life, and they will pass, they will not be forever with you, okay? They are there for the short period, for the time being, they will there to just to stop you or to just give you like a hard time, but they will pass. And treat those two imposters, okay? And treat those two imposters, this is triumph and this is disaster. And treat those two imposters. Imposters are like those people, they deceive, they are like fraud, okay? Imposters, just the same. He called both of them, he called triumph and disaster, both are imposter. They are like they are not they are imposter, they are like um, they are not like honest thing, they are like fraud, they are like this, they are deception. Okay, they are there to deceive you. They are there to trap you. They are there to trap you. They are there to give you like a, it's like a illusion. It's not reality. Okay, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two, these deceptions just the same, treat them same, it's not different. If you win, if you are triumphant, if you win and lose, okay, they both same thing, it doesn't matter, like it will not last forever. If you win something, it doesn't mean like you will be you will have this forever. No, even the thing is there, but you will die. Okay, therefore you shouldn't think like that. Okay, take it like as take it like as like you get something and say thank you to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, Allah, and be more humble, be more like meek and mild. Okay, and always say thank you to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. And disaster, and if you lose something, just have your trust in Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. We, as a being a Muslim, we have this sort of like plus point. You don't know how I live in this country. I can feel that they are in all these people. Their personality is they don't have family here in the West. There is no family concept here. Our family concept in Pakistan or in Muslim world is blessing, because family is a huge thing. You got like a father, you got like brothers, sisters, and you got like a mother. It's like something, it's a superpower. Okay, but here in the West, your mother is not supporting you, you don't know where is your mother. In some cases, even you don't know about your mother. And some cases, you just left when you are at 16, your mother wants you to leave, whatever the situation you are facing, your mother is not there to support you, your dad is not there to support you, your mother is busy in her business, your whatever she's doing, or your dad is, maybe your dad is drunk, or maybe your dad is, he left you guys, and he's after another woman, and maybe your dad is like, left you guys completely, or maybe your dad is something, didn't give any, anything, didn't give attention to you guys, okay? Therefore, in the West, it's a terrible situation. When you are in a situation, when you lose, when you are, when they have these breakups, with their like, so-called these boyfriend and girlfriend friend stuff, and then at that time they were like, sometimes they commit suicide. They think they lost everything, But as compared to us, being Muslim, we have like we are, anything happen, we have our brothers, we have our sisters, we have our father, we have our mother, we have our grandparents, we have everyone in front of, we have our uncles, we have maternal uncles, we have like other everyone is there to, even your neighbors are there, come forward for you and offer you support, okay? But in this setting where I live, it's a terrible situation, okay? Therefore, treat these, if you lose or if you win, treat them as an imposter, treat them as deception, treat them as illusion. It will not live with you forever. It is like there for the time being. It is there for like for a short period, you just get it, you experience, and that's it really, and you move forward in your life. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, okay, and then and bear to hear the, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, therefore be like truthful, you know this is important. That's the reason, like, look at this in the, we are like, probably, it looks like that Rudyard Kipling has maybe like all these Islamic concepts, yeah, that we have, we have in our religion, okay? He's discussing about that don't lie, don't like, yeah, when you speak truth, okay, it's not always sweet. It's not always like, it's a bitter sometimes, you have to, you experience something, bitter reality when you speak truth, okay? But you need to bear it, you need to bear with that situation, okay? And treat, uh, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, okay, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, okay? And sometimes when you are like, when you heard from someone, like, saying something, my charger, okay, and treat those two imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the, if you can bear, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, okay, and twisted by knaves. Knaves are dishonest people, knaves are like dishonest people, to trap or to make a trap for fools, okay? Therefore, these dishonest people everywhere, they just try to, whatever you say, okay, they twist that, they trap it, they change it, they convert it, whatever, instead of whatever you said, okay, they change it, okay? And then, they twist it. People are, those people, these wicked people, these imposters, they have a habit of like twisting things, so just to make a trap for fools, okay, just to trap, those people. They are like, they don't think, they are like, they are foolish, they don't, they are like, they are like, they are working, they are like, they have their impulses always. They just, they don't think, like, they just, whatever comes in their mind, they do that, just they don't think, okay? Therefore, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves, by dishonest, to make a trap for fools, just to make a trap for fools, so that it's like, they try to make a trap for fool people. Okay, for those people, they live on their impulses. They just, just flare up, and then they don't think what is right and what is wrong. Okay, instead of just stay calm and cool and just, do whatever is the right decision or whatever is appropriate, they are like, they are like, they don't care, care for any consequences. Therefore, those type of people, he said that, if you twisted by knaves, by if you, whatever is you have spoken, okay, and you found out that this is completely you have been told, like backbiting, okay, like if you've been told by someone else that you did something wrong, okay, or he twisted your words and completely change your stuff, okay, and make you like, make and trap you, in those sort of like situation, okay, then I mean, you should just, twist it by, if you can bear to hear the truth, you have spoken, and twisted by the truth, and then, twisted by, which is twisted by knaves, stupid people to make a trap for you, to make a trap for fools. What is the objection? The family system was terrible as well. Judging They were judging and humiliating others, which was also a negative effect. Sir, we see Islamic values in the West through their deeds, while Muslims no longer uphold them. This is a misconception. Okay, this is a misconception that we learned. Okay, that the West, in the all the Islamic values are in the West. Okay, in reality, it is not like that. Okay, it's a misconception. Okay, they are not Muslims. If they have Islamic values, then they become Muslim. Okay, remember that. If you are doing good thing, then it will click somewhere, sometime. Okay, and then you will change. Okay, this is a reality. If you are someone amazing person, you are following, everything according to the Islam, but you are not Muslim, but somewhere you will become Muslim. Remember that. Okay, but in reality, they are doing everything. It's just a sort of like a we we just hear we heard saying, like, like our the former Prime Minister Imran Khan was talking a lot about this, that they are like Western people are more following more Islam and Deen, and no, it's not like that. In reality, if you see them, they don't follow anything like that. Okay, yeah, they have system here. They have a system. They are, in a way, they are honest in running their system. Okay, they they have, like, what they do. Okay, that in that system, if you fall, if you made a mistake, and then you will, and the system, the system, found out that you made a mistake, then they will never let you go. Even if it's a prime minister, or if it's like anyone, they never let you go. Okay, if you try to destroy the society, if you kill someone, and then they found that you killed this person, and then you will not survive. They will not let you let you avoid justice. No, they will never do that. They are like they learn in their history that if you do like that, the society will collapse. Okay, therefore they don't do like that. Okay, that is the reason this small part of this UK is a small part, I guess smaller than Punjab, I think so. Okay, is smaller than Punjab. Okay, and they have been ruling the whole world. They had been ruling the whole world. Okay, or like that. Okay, they were actually, you know, they were very clever people. Whatever they done, they manage things successfully because of their skills. They are now, look at this, we speak English, sitting in Pakistan, and we are speaking English. Okay, it shows that how clever and skillful they are. The way they manage things is really excellent. Okay, but every bad quality, everything that in Islam, everything that we consider haram in Islam, prohibited in Islam, they practice that, they do that. Therefore, do not ever think like here the people are like, following the Sunnah or following the Deen, or no, they don't do anything like that. There is everything that you just, you experience, everything they are doing here. twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, okay? Broken and stoop and build them with worn out tools, okay? Watch the things that things you gave your life to, okay? Just watch that, be considerate, okay? Broken and stoop. If you are like broken, stoop is you bend down, okay, and build them up, okay? If something like, whatever happened in you are in a situation where you just lose everything, okay? Don't like give up, okay? Just watch the things, okay, you gave your life to, okay? Broken and stoop. If everything is broken, everything is gone, everything is you lost everything, okay? Bend down, okay, and build them up with worn out tools, okay? You worn out is when you are worn out is when you are like uh, when you are like tired, when you are old. Worn out is when you are tired, when you are old, when you are you are not in like a perfect situation that you can deal with any problem, anything. Then you are worn out, okay? There were in this line, he said, like, watch the things you gave your life to, okay? Broken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things that you gave your life to, okay? Watch those things, okay? Whatever you spend your life, okay? If it is broken and stoop, broken is, if it's everything is broken, everything is, you lost everything, okay? And stoop is bend down. When you bend down is stoop, okay? Stoop, bend down, and build them up, and just do it again. Start from the beginning. In your life, if you lose sometime something, start from the beginning. Don't think I don't have a time. Don't think like, I can't do that, but start from the beginning, and you have a, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has help with you as well. If you can, if you can make one heap of all your winnings, okay, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, if you can make one heap of all your winnings, okay, make like whatever your winnings are, achievement in your life, whatever, you have, achieved in your life, or whatever is, all your winnings. If you can make one heap, make it like, get them together. Heap is like you make them together, okay? Get them together in one heap, okay? Of all your winnings, everything that you're proud of, everything you think you are like, you are the, you've done it you achieve in your life, okay? If you get them together in a heap, in one heap, and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, okay? One turn of risk everything, whatever you've done in your life, okay? Whatever you achieve in your life, if you risk it, okay? And you are you everything is at stake, okay? Whatever is you achieve in your life, because of some reason, it is at stake. At stake means that you can lose that everything that you achieved in your life, okay? It is at stake, okay? And risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, okay? Because of like a one turn of like a pitch and toss, okay? If you are like, because of that, you risk everything, okay? And in like a one, like this, the way you flip the coin, and you toss the coin, and it will just, fall down on the earth, okay? On the ground, okay? And in during this moment, if you lose that, okay, risk it on one turn of, you risk everything, put it in like, everything is, you risk everything on like one turn of, something is happening, okay? Something like, pitch and toss means something like, like we flip coin, and we just, we throw coin, or, you know, this head and tail, something like that, If I risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, okay? Everything, you just put everything at stake, okay? Just you put everything, whatever you achieve in your life, at stake. You put everything in danger, you know, and lose and start again at your beginning, okay? And lose everything, and you lose everything, and start again at your beginning, okay? And then, if you lose everything, you put everything at stake, and you risk everything, and you lose everything, okay? And start again at your beginning, and then start again from the beginning. Okay, don't think like you will like start again that from the beginning. And never breathe a word about your loss, or never talk about your loss. Whatever happened, it happened, it's gone. Okay, just think about whatever you have with you. Okay, this is our nature, that sometimes when we experience a big loss in our life, we start talking about, every time, everywhere, with everyone, we talk about that. Okay, therefore he said that don't talk about that. If you lose, and if you lose everything, and start again at your beginning, at your beginning, start again from the beginning. Okay, and never breathe a word, never say a word. Breathe a word means say a word about your loss. Okay, whatever happened is happened. Just start from the beginning. Don't start telling people that, don't mourn about it, don't like regret about it. Whatever happened is just, it is because it was destined. Therefore you experience something bad, it happened. Okay, but don't like keep it with you. Don't like, always talk about that. If you can force your heart and nerves, and nerves, heart is like your heart, and and nerves is your to do with your brain, and sinew is your muscles. Okay, sinew is your muscles. If you can push your heart, your brain, your body to serve your turn long after they are gone. Okay, that ask them to serve you even when they are gone. When you are like tired, your heart is not working, you're not strong anymore, your brain nerve system is not supporting whatever you are doing. Okay, and your body is not like as strong as it was when you were young. Okay, to serve you. But you can force your heart, you can force them, you can be persistent, you can be determined, committed. Okay, slowly, you can make it. Okay, force your heart, force your brain, force your body to serve your turn. Okay, to serve you again, to serve your turn long after they are gone. Okay, that they have long after they have gone actually, but still you ask, you push them, you are persistent, you are hardworking. Okay, but they are still serving you. And so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. Okay, and at that time when there's nothing, you are like weak. I don't know how many of you have read this Old Man and the Sea. Okay, there is a very famous novel, Old Man and the Sea, by who? By what? Who will tell me Old Man and Sea? Old Man and the Sea is by who? Old Man and the Sea is Old Man. Hemingway, Ernest Hemingway. Okay, by Ernest. 5 minutes. Old Man and Sea is by Ernest Hemingway. Okay, it's like it's a story of a struggle, and like when he's an old man, shows an old man determined, and like how he achieve his prey in the sea. Accept the will which says to them, hold on. Okay, and so hold on when there is nothing in you. When you are like tired, when you are old, when your body doesn't support you, when your nerve system is not supporting, when heart is not strong. Okay, then just be committed, be determined. Okay, just hold on. And then ask your willpower to support you, to continue your journey, to continue your struggle. Don't give up again. If you can talk with crowd if you can talk with crowd and keep your virtue, or walk with if you can talk with crowd and keep your virtue, when you are like when you become leader. Okay, keep yourself whatever you are. Okay, keep your reality, don't forget your reality. Okay, when you are if you can talk with crowd. Okay, when you are like big person, you are famous, you are a leader, you are a political leader, you are a ruler, just keep your virtue, keep your reality. Or walk with kings. When you walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If you become tomorrow become king or you do CSS tomorrow, don't lose your common touch. Don't be like, behave like, don't forget that you are like a common person, okay? Don't lose your common touch. If neither foes are enemies, okay? Foes are enemy. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, okay? If all men, if you follow this, neither, if you are like, be, whatever you are, be yourself, okay? If you are like that, okay, don't forget your reality, okay? Then neither your enemy or foes or nor your loving friend can hurt you, okay? You will never be hurt, you will be strong, okay, if you stay in reality. If all men count with you, but none too much. Just, remember that you can rely to some extent. You cannot rely on other people, okay? You can rely on those people to some extent, okay? Therefore, this is important to to think that you cannot it's not like whatever situation, and you can rely on others. No, you can't rely on others, okay? If all men counts with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minutes with 60-second worth of distance run, okay? That, if you can fill the unforgiving minutes, okay? Because if all men counts with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minutes, this 1 minute, if you can fill that, with 60-second worth of distance run, okay? That, if you can, 1 minute, whatever is you can fill that unforgiving minutes with 60-second worth of distance run, okay? Even whatever you do in 60 seconds, okay? If you fill that unforgiving, if you don't waste, in other words, okay, you don't waste your 1 minute, okay? Don't like, fill that unforgiving, because the time is passing. It's unforgiving, okay? It is going on, okay, with 60 seconds worth of distance run, okay? Therefore, use it in the right way, okay? Don't like misuse it, okay? Don't like, some people don't care for time. They waste time, okay? Therefore, he said that basically, if you can fill the unforgiving minutes with 60-second worth of distance run, okay, the time is unforgiving, okay, that will never forgive you, because the time passed. You cannot stop time, with 60-second worth of distance run, with the 60-second worth of, like, distance that it gives an example of, like, in 60-second, whatever you can do in 60-second, okay, if you can, whatever you can do in 60-second positive, okay, your is the earth and everything that is in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son, okay? He's advising his son, okay? Rudyard Kipling, he wrote this poem for his son to advise him, okay? Your is the earth, okay? If you do all those things that we have read one by one, your is the earth, okay? You are the your is the earth, okay? That earth belongs to you, okay? And everything that is in it, and everything that in the earth belongs to you, okay? And which is more, and on top of that, you will be a man, and then you will be called a man, okay, my son. Okay? This is the If poem by Rudyard Kipling.